We have a big game for the Aztecs tomorrow. We've got a Utah State team that can score the ball as well as anybody in our league, and we need to be prepared to guard hard, guard smart, and then be able to attack their multiple defenses. They will throw a lot of looks at us. So it should be what you expect for most conference games. Hard fought, close, 3 to 5 minutes with either team with a chance to win. We have them at home. We've been very, very good at home. Our crowd has been instrumental, so we need them also. I made an appeal on Monday for Tuesday's game against San Jose, and they were great. We need more of the same tomorrow night. We need our fans excited to help us be successful because it's a big game for both teams, huge game for us at home. Need Trey and Zylan to play at their best, and if that happens, I know we'll be in great shape. Any questions for Zylan or Trey?
Trey, talk about you're about halfway through the season, your progress, how you think that you've improved this season, what do you think that you've worked on that can help you kind of get through the second half of the season?
I just feel like, for me personally, I feel like I've tried to, lead by example a lot more this season. Just one of those things. I'm not a real vocal type person. That's more of Z's personality. But I just feel like in practice, in the game, I just try to be in the right spots, be at the right time, say what I have to say, but also, just try to be that person that leads by example.
Z, do you feel like you're at a point where you know if you need to take over a game or when you need to step up and when you need to be that offensive guy to really knock down the points at this point in the season?
We've all put in our work in the offseason and put ourselves in great position to be offensive threats. And my teammates and I just play off of other guys. Jeremy, Trey, Max, guys that stretch the floor, give me certain driving gaps and put me in certain positions to be successful. And I just try to execute when my name is called. Any opportunity I get, just try to make that play, make whatever play it is to win.
Coach, you've had a lot of Chargers football players on your court over the years. With the news of them leaving yesterday, I'm sure that you heard about it. And can you give your thoughts on what it means for San Diego moving forward?
I'm like most people. I'm sad that they're leaving. I think that they brought excitement and an element of helps define your city as a big-time city. So I'm disappointed that they're not going to be with us anymore. And I'm sure a lot of the players are. And sometimes things happen that I know we had no control over it. What it will do in the short term, it will put a higher focus and a bigger scope on San Diego State. And in the fall, it won't be Chargers Aztecs, it'll be Aztecs. And Rocky's top 25 football team will be talked about front page above the fold. And we might have 3 people covering them instead of 1. So from that standpoint, we need to make sure that we utilize that the best way. Same way for us. And as we start our season, we will be the school that's talked about most. That there are several Division I schools, USD, ourselves, soon to be UCSD here in this city. But I'm sad to see them go.
As a follow-up to that, does that add more responsibility, more pressure, more fans to your program? Because I think you can make an argument that after the Chargers, you were the most popular program in the city because you did what other teams couldn't, and that was win.
I'll let these guys react to it in terms of what their thoughts might be. I hope that we continue to sell out our building for men's basketball. I hope the energy and excitement for our program continues to grow. And we've seen that, and you've seen that, and these two came here because of that. And that's what we want. We want to have a terrific program that people feel a part of. Same way with Rocky and football. I think it gives us an opportunity with football to get a lot of football folks that say, hey, I bought season tickets to the Chargers. Now I'm going to flip over to the Aztecs and make sure I'm there to watch them climb the ladder to what they're doing. So I think it presents opportunities. I don't think it, the pressure or responsibility. I've always felt we have an obligation to grow this program, and not only to keep it, but to make it better. And when you hit a bump like we've hit, then you have to say work your way through it. Whether there are 7 pro sports in town or none, that's our responsibility, and that's what we're going to focus on, to be honest.
Trey, you grew up here. Mm-hmm. Are you a Chargers fan, I assume?
Yeah.
What was that like for you yesterday, and how does this change your basketball program?
Just waking up to it, just going on social media, just all my friends, my family, they were just posting about how sad they were that they were leaving, like how outraged, stuff like that. For me personally, I mean, I root for the Chargers, but I'm not one of those crazy football fans. So to see them leave, obviously it sucks because, I mean, we like having that team. Like Coach said, it brings excitement to the city. Everyone gets excited when they have the home games. The atmosphere around the games is crazy. But it's just sad to see them leave. And with that, I mean, like you said, with the basketball program, I feel like it could help us just with, with the fans that are outraged that the Chargers are leaving. They could follow us, the basketball program, and especially the football program more, and help us get more notoriety throughout the country.
Coach, Max Hotzell has been shooting the ball well. What do you think is attributed to his success as of late?
I think I heard what you said. Max Hostel, shooting the 3. I'm like most people. When he shoots it, I think it's going in. So we want him to shoot it. We want him to shoot on balance, open shots. And he was 4 for 9 in the last game. And he's capable of doing that in every game. He's 4 for 9, all from three-point range. So he helps everybody. Trey has become a very adept passer. So it makes him look good when he hits a guy that finishes with a basket. When we're not making them, turns out to be nothing on a stat line, turns out to be 4 assists and 5 assists and that sort of thing. And what it also does for Zylan diving to the rim, it frees him up. If he's at the free throw line to drive, there's a little more space because they're worried about a guy like Max Hostel. So he's doing what we thought he would do, and we're hoping that he grows every part of what he's doing. That got it?
Any injury updates?
I don't have any new news to speak of. Malik did a little bit of activity yesterday. What that means for sure, I don't know. We'll just see what happens today and whether he will suit up and have an opportunity to play tomorrow. I don't know yet for sure. And everybody else is pretty much the same. Shrigley, we limited what he did in practice yesterday as a precaution. His ankle's still pretty sore, but he's making progress. And D'Arrow's making progress with his ankle. We limited him also. Techie's back is bothering him a little bit. That's been an ongoing thing, but he practiced the whole time. Jeremy with that Achilles, right above the Achilles, practiced and was did not seem to bother him. So I think we're in pretty good shape.
For both players, what does it bring to your team when you have Malik on the floor with you, and what are you missing when you don't have him? Maybe you can start that.
I mean, for me personally, he definitely brings us a different dynamic when it comes to, I mean, just obviously his overall presence, but rebounding. He makes up for certain mistakes that, I mean, some guys make on the regular basis. Example, he kind of gives me better opportunity to go offensive rebound because I know me and him are kind of interchangeable, and if my man outruns me, that he could pick up my man, and I could just filter in and pick up his. So, I mean, he gives me that dynamic, and obviously just his scoring presence and shot blocking and stuff like that. And, I mean, just to have a guy that you've been going to war with, I mean, all offseason, to not have him on the floor with you obviously brings a different look, but something that we adjusted to or that we're adjusting to, and hopefully we can get him back soon.
Trey, what about from a perimeter player? What does he add?
The first thing that I think about that he could help us for sure is just our rebounding and presence at the rim. That's the area where we're lacking the most right now is defensive rebounding, and having a 6'10" athletic big like Malik can for sure help us. And then especially with offensively, the skills that he has, the ability to get a rebound and start the break on his own. He can stretch the floor, he can make threes, he can make plays, he can score inside. So just having Malik all around helps us in every aspect.
And last thing on this is, how hard has it been not to have him and not to know if you're going to have him? Sort of the uncertainty. Is that hard on the team?
For me personally, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of trying to, work our way around not having Malik. Obviously, we want him out there on the floor, but for about 2-3 weeks now that we haven't had him, we just focused on the lineups that we have that don't involve Malik, and then when he comes back, we'll happily accept him back in the lineup.